Hello everyone. I have some information here that I want to share with you because it seems fringe, but at the same time it's not. And you go outside and you go shopping or you meet friends and no one seems to be aware of anything, but these are technologies that are real, and in order to resist them and meet them head on, we have to know about them. So I noticed some things today, and pretty amazing what's going on. But this is on Coast to Coast, and this is about Dr. John Hall, and he wrote a book, A New Breed of Satellite Terrorism. And this is about actually, it's about hacking people's brains. Each of our brains has different frequencies that are like a fingerprint. And it's possible with technologies to identify each person's brain wave and their uniqueness and to tap into that. And I just want to show you, in case you don't know, about some of the different technologies that are out there. So this is on Coast to Coast with Dr. John Hall, electronic harassment and paranormal, and another one from 2010. Oh, this is 2011, electronic harassment. But what it's all about is people's brains can be hacked from satellites, and there's something called remote neural monitoring. So what the new technologies are, they want to tap into your neurons. There's lots of other websites and people who know a lot more about this. There's the I forgot one guy's website. It's truly frightening, and it's about the API and capturing your neurons. They can even supposedly upload your brain from a distance. Like from satellites, they can tap into your neurons and upload all your neurons into they call it substrate. So there's much more to be done to research this, but just have a look. I want to just show you some of these things. Now I just want to mention that the kid, where is he? The kid who committed this act. Okay, this one right here. So I just looked this up a couple, it was, when I clicked on it, it had only been up for an hour, and they don't even get their facts straight. They just care about confusion and chaos. So here's the boy, but look down here. It says identified as Ryan Lanza. So this is a very recent news story, but they still get the brother's name on there. And then it says he blasted his teacher mom, and this is not right either. It reminds me of the Osama bin Laden SEAL account. It was just, they changed their stories so many times. It's just to create confusion. Anyway, who knows what happened to this kid? Who really knows? Because if the people that we're dealing with that are so very evil and want to promote their agenda, whatever it is, these are people who don't mind killing. And let's say they manipulated this kid to do it with something like, let me show you, something like this. Voice to skull technology. You know, they can beam voices into anyone's skull. And they introduce it like, oh, it's fun, you know, they show movies, you step into a little circle in a supermarket and it will speak to you and you only and tell you how great it is to buy something, and then the sales go up because it's influential. But it can also be used for bad things. So, voice to skull technology. And maybe it can even be subtle, like subconscious. So there's lots and lots of research on that. Voice to skull technology. Okay, electronic harassment. U.S. mind control patents. Voice to skull technology. Okay, mind games. So already know how the CIA has experimented on people, and anyway, it's kind of scary. And look at all the 18 million results. So you have to research that and find out, so beware. Another thing is this remote neural monitoring. All right, mind control, remote neural monitoring. This is how they can tap into your neurons. They know everything about the human brain now. Here is the patent. Okay, remote neural monitoring for covert control of society. Electromagnetic frequencies. They've mastered frequencies, they've mastered sound, and they're getting closer and closer to mastering it more and more. The NSA harasses thousands of law-abiding Americans daily by the usage of remote neural monitoring. See, there is so much here to research. But at least be aware of it. If you're feeling crazy, or you're feeling nudged, or you're feeling something that's not right and creepy, you never know. You might be getting in the way of some. Okay, so now the remote neural monitoring by the NSA, National Security Agency, which is building a huge privacy. Well, they will be monitoring every single person. Everything. Not one of your emails will go lost. So look at this. Michael Aquino, the former NSA Satanist. I mean, these are professed followers of Satan. He's a general, Michael Aquino. He started his own Church of Satan called the Temple of Set. Here it is, the Temple of Set. Okay, so don't be fooled. Don't take all this lightly. This is like really serious stuff about your mind, your soul, and so be careful. Okay, DARPA. NSA, DARPA, Satanists, okay? So now, you know that CERN now, all of a sudden, 6 hours ago, I just got on here and checked about CERN. They now have a observer status, almost like they're a country at the General Assembly of the UN. And you know who started the internet. It was CERN. And CERN is this huge place. Please look it up, for the Large Hadron Collider. And they're going to do experiments. So CERN started the internet. So of course, CERN is connected with Google. And now, this was just announced like today, December 14th, Ray Kurzweil joins Google as Director of Engineering. Ray Kurzweil is the futurist transhumanist advocate who is leading the world into the transhumanist agenda at any cost. And he might look all smiley and friendly and everything, but these people are about the brain and immortality. They don't believe in God, and they believe they are gods. So Ray Kurzweil is connected to Google. I mean, he always has been, because the Singularity University is sponsored by Google. Okay, so here we go. Immortality, transhumanism, and Ray Kurzweil's singularity. So if these people are all connected to satanic rituals, sacrifices, they don't care about destroying the earth, they don't care about anything except immortality. See, here it is. Immortality, transhumanism, Ray Kurzweil, singularity. Okay, so we got to be wise and not just entertained all the time and not knowing this stuff, because it is really accelerating. To me, it's about the soul, and I got to say that the only thing, when I listen to people who talk about Bible prophecy, it's the only thing that addresses all of it and the extent of the evilness. So in my case, I have to put God into this whole equation, because cannot understand it in any other way. And well, God is love. And okay, so now look at this. Transhumanists believe in the brain, computer-brain interface, but look at this. They don't ever even mention the heart, and the heart is, I typed in heart, here I get 2,490,000,000 results about the heart. And if I type in brain, I only get 158 million. And these people, Ray Kurzweil, they're all about the brain. They're intellectuals. They want to become gods. They don't want anyone to stand in their way. And they are doing things already now to promote their singularity and drag all of us along with them. So pray that you can escape. Because it seems to me that things are getting pretty wild. And the heart, Greg Braden, he really does a great job of explaining some things about the heart, the magnetic fields of the heart, the brain of the heart, how the heart is connected to the brain, but the heart is more powerful than the brain, and maybe humans in society have gotten more into their brains than into their heart. Anyway, find your own truth, pray for wisdom, pray for love and peace in your heart, because I know this is real, because the families that are experiencing some of the things are not alone. This is really starting to affect a lot of people. And with this technology, you know, like remote neural monitoring and transhumanism, and here's our leader now, joins Google. They will convince all kids to become cyborgs. Okay, well, I hope you can kind of understand this, and do look into it, okay? And take care, God bless, and be careful, and find